will be playing a game near and dear to me. Released in November of 2006 as the launch title for the Xbox 360, it's Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. Let's get it on. So this was the game that started it all for me. Ever since I played this game, I've been hooked on the Elder Scrolls series in general, and I haven't put it down since. I do Skyrim, I do ESO, it's all good to me. So as you can see, I've already created my character. We are going with a Nord female. I've already built her because frankly it takes me an hour and a half just to get this the way I want it and the way I like it. And her name is Fiolka. So let's do this now, shall we? So we're going to get out of this. Yes, we are sure we want to be a Nord, and we're not too concerned, because actually, before you get out into Tamriel, when you complete the tutorial dungeon, you will be given the chance to make changes and edits. So, it's really all good. No worries. Here we are. And, yes, that brings us into the game, along with our first tutorial right on the get-go. Use the left stick to move around, right stick to turn you. Okay. And A to continue. I will admit, I have done a few of these videos already that I deleted off of Mixer. This was because I really wasn't happy with them, and I wasn't happy with myself and the way I sounded. So hopefully, this one will be it. And we're going to step forward so we can get this guy to start running his mouth.
Your skin is so pale, so pure. And your body is so strong.
If you've played this game, then you know that this guy is very annoying, and there is a Dark Brother.
I bet you think you're pretty
actually
tough.
Come and kill him.
I bet you can swing a sword and everything.
I don't know if anyone
Well,
remembers,
it doesn't
but
matter. Not in here.
what he tells you
no
in
good
this
to
scene
fight.
will change depending not just
But
on your
don't
race,
worry.
but also
The
your
gods
gender.
always treat the pretty ones
My
nice.
husband and I, when we first got
Right
this
till
game,
the end.
we actually went
Oh,
through
that's
every
right.
gender,
You're
every
going
race,
to die
just to hear
here,
everything
Lord.
he ever had to
Hey,
say.
you hear that?
It was
The
great.
gods are coming for you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Boris.
My sons, they're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire.
There they
The
are.
messenger only said they were attacked.
I know they're dead. I know it.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
I love how they call that a window. That is not a window.
No sign of pursuit.
Stay put,
Good.
prisoner.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
First time I ever heard that man talk, I actually had to leave the game right here for just a minute, my husband and I, and we actually went looking to see, could it be who we thought it was? And of course it was. For those of you who probably ever played this game before, and for those of you who have never played this game, that is none other than Patrick Stewart himself. That's right, Charles Xavier and or Captain Jean-Luc Picard himself, doing the voice of the Emperor. It was great. He did good. I loved his voice as the Emperor.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
It's never a chance. It's called fate. Destiny.
I am your emperor,
That
Uriel
and
Septim.
plot lines.
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Why am I in jail? I swear I didn't steal that loaf of bread. It just jumped right into my coat pocket. Really, it did.
Perhaps the gods have placed you
Although I
here
have
so
a
that
death
we may
sentence,
meet.
so
As for what you
chances are
have
my
done,
character
it
killed
does not
somebody,
matter.
so I don't think I can
That
get away with the whole
is
he
not
tripped and
what
fell
you
on
will
his own
be
sword.
remembered
It had
for.
nothing to do with it. I go my own way, dude.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire,
Right.
we must keep moving.
One thing I'm going to try to do is let all the tutorials pop up so we
Better
can
not
read
close
them.
this one. There's
But
no way to
I'm
open
also
it from
going
the
to
side.
let dialogue
Looks
This
like
doesn't
not
feel
gonna
like a
skip it,
prisoner.
no matter
Stay out
what.
of our way.
I don't know how long this video is going to last. I really don't. This is going to hopefully be my first official video. I don't know how long it's going to take to do it. All you can do right now is
Stay out of the way.
follow these guys. I'm gonna go down here. Now, if you stay out of their way, they
Protect
actually
the
will
Emperor.
not bother to constantly keep talking.
Protect yourself.
Protect myself with what? Really? My hands? Stunning good luck? What would you like me to protect myself
We're
with?
clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's
Dead.
dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother taking the Mythic Dawn and Mythic Robe. Why? Because, as you can see by the feather, it's 3 pounds per item. And yet, I will get no money for it. I don't have a house, so there's really no point in keeping it, because I can't put it on display. So, we're gonna move on. Captain Renal, we are gonna take the steel short sword
There's
and
trouble
that
ahead.
torch, because we can
No,
actually
no,
use
let's go
those.
back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
One thing we're gonna try
They
to do
won't
is
be
find
the
her
first to
sword. We're gonna need
underestimate
that.
the
There it
blades.
is.
I'll take point.
I don't think I'm gonna worry much about these potions. Well, maybe. It's,
You
it's
stay here,
37
prisoner. Don't try to.
gold worth. And I'll take his healing potion. I mean, why not? Ooh. Now, by hitting B, I was able to bring up my menu. We're gonna just use our triggers to scroll around. And we're gonna equip Reynolds Akaviri Katana, because as you can see by the little stacker icon right here, it does a damage of 3 as compared to 2. So let's just put that on. We're gonna drop our wrist irons because they're pointless. Of course, so are our shoes, and our pants, our shirt, which are really just the equivalent of rags. That's really all we have. If you want to equip your magic, we're just going to go there. We're going to go to Flare. I'm going to equip it, but I'm also going to hotkey that. Right there. And we're going to hotkey that one. I got to use a directional pad when you do that, because using your... I don't know what that is. The stick. What you doing? Okay. Use your directional pad. At least you can assign it to the proper hotkeys. Okay. Press the X button. To attack, pull the right trigger. To block, pull the left trigger. So one thing that Skyrim did that was certainly an improvement was dual weapon fighting. Something we do not have in Oblivion, unfortunately. But that's alright. You know, it's a 13-year-old game. Let's give it a little bit of leniency here. Let's do this. And your first victims are rats. So your magicka is now low because I've been casting spells and I'm only level 1. So of course I'm going to run out of magic relatively quickly, especially with a weak spell even. But that's okay. The more you use your spells, the more you increase those skills. So use it. Don't be afraid to run out. It's perfectly fine. We still have our sword. Of course, magicka, health, stamina, these things will always regenerate over time, slowly or quickly, depending on your attributes, your level, etc. Otherwise, pop some potions, eat some food, get some sleep, any number of these things, or even just simply wait. These are the things that can help get those things regenerated a little quicker. Blue bar is magic, green bar is stamina, and of course, red is health. I'm only going to take 1 rat meat, because I know for a fact I'm only going to come across 1 zombie, which will give me 1 mort flesh. Mort flesh and rat meat can be used together in alchemy. So I'm only going to take one rat meat. I don't want to overburden myself too early. And when you come through the broken down wall, make an immediate right to this little notch, nook right here. There's a chest. Take it all. Because why not? I'm going to open this sack. Cloth and gold. Now, I'm not going to worry about taking the cloth. Again, I can only carry so much right now. We are going to search this poor fellow. Take his arrows. Take his dagger, his boots, his armor, his lockpicks, and his torch. Bringing up another tutorial? Yes, it is. Pick up the bow and practice using it now that you have arrows. Alright. So we're going to go back into this, and we're going to equip those arrows. Now, one good thing it is to do, keep your arrows equipped all the time. And this way, it just makes it easier. You can just switch between your sword and your bows. Because in order to use the bow, you actually have to have your arrows equipped. If your arrows ain't equipped, you can't really do anything. So just put the arrows on, leave them on. We're going to take that shield, and we're going to take that bow. And now that we have the bow, it's going to give you another tutorial asking you to go ahead and take some practice shots. And of course, first thing it actually does is say equip it. So there you go. Now it's going to tell you the bucket near the well will make a good target. Draw an aim, pull the right trigger, and release it when you're ready to fire. Now, as you can see, the green bar is depleting. That is, your stamina is going down. Ugh, I have no real control over these triggers. There we go. Now, the higher your stamina bar, if I'm not mistaken, usually means you'll do a little bit more damage, whereas if you wait till your stamina depletes, your shot will be a little weaker. We're also going to open this chest, which leads you into a new tutorial of picking locks. You have a lock pick, try to pick, move the pick upward into a tumbler. Now when those tumblers hit the top, that's when you gotta hit A to lock it in place. Now the thing that I've noticed, and you can't tell on a very easy lock, I'll show you when we get to a much more complicated lock. Now can you... No, you cannot. Alright, so in Skyrim, if you had a bow, if you had an arrow drawn and ready, you could just hit X to cancel and put it back in your quiver. You cannot do that in Oblivion. So when you draw it, make sure it's what you really want to do. There we go. Now you can retrieve your arrows, as you can see. Hopefully when I loot this body, I'll be able to get my arrow back. I will not. Shame. That's alright. We're going to take a few of these things. Now, we took that key because we're going to need it to get through that door. And of course, the potions and the scrolls will fetch us some good coin for early in the game. I'm not going to worry about the club. Again, I'm trying not to get too crazy with what I carry right now because it's still very early. God, this game was old. I remember just sitting down and reading the strategy guide on this thing, just because I was like, okay, you know, I just sat and read the strategy guide. I need that rat to come around the corner, because I don't want to waste my arrow. Come on, turn around. Let me see your whiskers. Whiskey, whiskey face. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, no, turn around. Bald-tailed little bastard. You. Turn. Turn around. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, I got him. I can tell by the way the fire went, I got him. We're gonna pick up more arrows. You can never have too many arrows. I'm not gonna worry about the war axe and the bow, because I already have a war axe and a bow. We are gonna take the heavy armor and the torches. That's without saying. I'm also gonna switch. I don't want to do that. I'm also gonna switch back over to this. Alright. Oh, and it helps to equip things that you may have found, like shoes. Better equipment. Maybe a shield. There we go. Zombie! Now, I'm not going to worry about the bone and skull. Again, 4 pounds, 3 pounds, and you'll get no money for them. They're useless. Move on. Don't worry about the rats for right now. Again, you're going to have more than enough time when you get out into the world to get any alchemical ingredient you want and work on that. Right now, let's just get through this tutorial, shall we? I remember... should be a rat here. Just waiting for me. There he is. There we go. I knew he was here somewhere, and I know there's another one in here. I don't know where. Even those lockpicks for now. I'm gonna leave the potions. As you can see, I'm not really using potions for healing. And apparently I cannot aim for anything. Wow. Alright. Now over here, there's going to be a couple more. There they are. Okay, for some reason I wasn't getting my magic spell off. I must have been low on magic. Now there is another rat down there. There he is. Let's just get rid of him. Over here is a much more. Now this is an average lockpick. This is what I wanted to show. So you notice how quickly that dropped. Hit the top, dropped almost immediately. That means almost every one of them after that should move a little slower. And what we would do, me and my husband, we found that if you just pick these, don't go for it right away. Wait till you find the fast drop. That one just did it. And then do it, because the next one should be slow enough to hit the A and lock it in place without breaking your lockpick. See? So here we go. The fast drop. Okay. There you go. You got plenty of time. Time will actually freeze when you're in the menu, when you're talking to someone, when you're picking locks. Take your time. Test the tumblers. See if you can figure it out. Got a shield. We've got tomato. We've got lettuce and cheese. Yum. Where is he? Oh. We've got more cheese. The skulls. Helmet. Now, I'm not going to take this iron warhammer. The weight is 30 pounds. Right now, I can only carry about 250. And we're going to equip the helmet and equip that better shield. I told you I'm going heavy on. Oh, no, I didn't say it. Listen, Lord. I'm going heavy armor. I want something that can really take some damage and really get in there and do some damage, too. So Well, I'm not going to take something that takes 30 pounds right now. Not right now. Again, I will have time, and I will get my opportunity. Besides, I'm not doing two-handed weapons anyway. Not right now. So, we're just going to move on from that. And I did collect the food, because in a moment there is going to be a part where we'll hit an alchemy. We'll actually get a novice mortar and pestle. And with that, I'll be able to do something. There we go. Knew I'd hit him eventually. Don't forget your coins up here. That's why I kept looking at the wall. I knew the coins were up here somewhere. I remember some of these things. You ever walked away from a game for an extremely long period of time, but when you come back to it, remarkably, you can still remember it? And you remember where things were, and you remember what did what, and just, yeah. That's kind of where I'm at right now. For as long as it's been since I've played this game, there are things I do remember about it. I had a friend that thought I was pretty much the walking strategy guide for this game. At least that's what he called me. Walking strategy guide. That's how much I knew about this game. We're gonna see if I can still remember that much. So, here we go. Come on now. And there's our hotkey tutorial, which we've already done, so we already know how that works. Obviously, hold Y and press a direction on the D-pad, not the control stick. And then, obviously, that's how that works. So remember, we hotkeyed my magic spell, so if you look down there by the compass, it's a heart. I'm pressing down on the D-pad, now I'm back to fire. Press up, back to heart. That's the good thing about hitting those hotkeys. They do make it easier, especially when you're still traversing dungeons and whatnot. I'm going to try and find what other alchemy ingredients I can get, because I know I'm coming up to a part where I will have the opportunity to do some alchemy. So I'm going to just spam the hell out of the A button on here. Because, wow, if you remember this thing, you had to have that cursor in just the right location or it wasn't going to work. It's very annoying about the plants in this game. I mean, your cursor had to be right on top of those mushroom heads. Sword goes... No, it doesn't go through them. Oh, actually hit them. For a second there, I swear my sword was going through it. Just like I swore to the Emperor. That guy tripped and fell on his own sword, okay? I didn't kill him. Okay. Maybe I did. I have my reasons. We're not going to worry about clothes. We're not going to worry about pointless quills. Mean nothing. Should have left that up a little longer. This is our sneak tutorial. So when the eye is dim, no one sees you. If the eye is bright, you're screwed. That means they can see you. Now, another good way to sneak and to build up your sneak skill, you know what? Take off your boots. Boots make noise, and the heavy armor makes more noise. Much quieter. There we go. Okay. Gonna make it much easier to sneak up on that goblin. course, you just heard that infamous doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, look at that. Sneak skill went up twice now. Hopefully I don't miss. Yay! I was gonna say, since we've already established I can't aim. And there it is, the Novice Mortar and Pestle. Now we can finally do alchemy. Remember one thing I loved about this alchemy system? Now, in Skyrim, you had to figure it out. ESO, you have to figure it out. Not so in Oblivion. Look at this. Select your mortar and pestle, add an ingredient, pick one. It don't matter. Go to second ingredient, it will tell you. If you have anything in your inventory, that works with it. You didn't have to guess. If you have food, food always works with other food. Combining ingredients with like effects to create potions and poisons. And of course, this increases your alchemy skill. And of course, the higher your alchemy skill, the more powerful your potions. And you start finding out this is how you unlock the other attributes to each ingredient, is you have to increase your alchemy. And of course, the more apparatuses you get, the better your potions as well. So as you can see, there are 4 slots up there, and yes, you get to name your potions. Okay. So yeah, you actually can name your potions if you like. They don't have to be damage health, damage fatigue, and all that. You can call it whatever you want. So that was always a fun little thing. Let's go over here. And let's take his lockpicks. For a minute there I lost all volume. I couldn't hear the game. That was interesting. Okay. Where was I? Okay, very easy. So we all know there ain't gonna be no, hey, play with the picks. Think about it. We ain't gonna do all that. This guy. You're gonna die this way. Thanks for setting the trap off, though. Dork. Not too smart. That's why the other goblins put you up here. Now, of course, this station is intended for old games, nostalgic memories, but if you've never played this game before, and it's nothing nostalgic, but rather somewhat new for you, you're more than welcome, of course, to stick around. Who knows? Maybe by watching this, you'll actually go and pick the game up. Give it a try. The graphics for Oblivion may not be the greatest thing around. I mean, it is an old game. But the storyline, the characters, the overall feel of the game is still very nice. You know, at this point I'm going to say I probably have enough arrows. Yeah, I got enough arrows for now. Don't worry about that. By all means, pick locks. Build your skill. You're not going to build it by not picking your locks. Okay, there's this guy. Here we go. Yep, that's what I thought. There is a guy down there. So we're gonna give him a minute. Whoops! We're not gonna give him a minute. He spotted me. I'll shoot. Goodbye. This is this guy way in the back over here. Got him. If I remember right, there's nothing down there, if I remember correctly, other than a couple of rats. Looks like a shield, which is meaningless because I've already got one. We're just gonna move along. I ain't worried about rat meat. I'm worried about the roasted rat. What spotted me? The rats below. It certainly wasn't the shaman. We're just standing right there and we're just gonna Fireball her from a distance, because I'm not about to deal with her. Take her staff, because it is actually worth about 188. You will not get 188. I'm sorry, your persuasion skills are just not that good right now. But, hey, it's 188. Take it. And your very first repair hammer! Because, yes, in Oblivion, as you played the game, your equipment would actually deteriorate. If you kept playing with your sword and it broke, you would effectively find yourself disarmed in the middle of combat. Not the time and place for that. But we are going to go in and we are going to pull up that repair hammer and hit A. And let's try the boots first. Oh, there went my hammer. Now, your hammers will not break as easily as you get better at armorer skill. And we're going to keep working on that. So if you find a hammer, use it. Find a locked pick. Or, wow. A locked chest or a locked door. Pick it. I'm going to take the longsword. Because I know. I remember that I'm going to lose the Akafiri katana. And one thing I keep wanting to do is sprint in this game, so I have to try and remember. Oblivion didn't have a sprint function. How fast you ran was how fast you ran. You had to actually increase your speed attribute. There is a chest here. Don't miss it. I'm not gonna worry about the arrows. I'm just taking the lockpicks. Okay. That's the first part of the tutorial dungeon. This thing's broken down into like 3 parts. Yeah. Coming up on part 2.
Find an invisible spot and protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? We need to get the Emperor out of here.
I'm gonna go back here and see just how far they... Wow. They didn't go very far, did they?
Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
No, she is not one of them. She can help us. She must help us.
As you wish, sire.
That's right.
Come
Stand
closer.
there. Walk away.
I prefer... They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen. You know the 9, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand. I've served the 9
I
all
almost
my
always
days,
say I'm not on
and I
good terms
chart
with the
my
9.
course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked
I
with
mean,
numberless sparks,
I'm a criminal.
each
Come
a
on.
fire,
I can't be on
and
that good of a
every
term.
one a sign.
Can I?
I know
I'm
these
gonna
stars
say
well,
no.
and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
And this is where you get to pick your sign. And of course, it always gives a description so you know what the plus and what pro and con, basically. And of course, you gotta read these, because if you don't, you gotta know how you intend to play your character, because Oblivion was very specific about that. It's not like in Skyrim, where you could literally be going heavy armor, let me just switch to light armor and still level up. Didn't work like that. So always consider, how do you plan to play before you start? It starts with just selecting your character's race. Determines, how do you intend to play this game? I almost always go warrior because it does give you a bonus of 10 points to your strength and endurance attributes, which helps with how much you can carry and how much damage you can do. So yes, I always go the warrior. And yes.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine.
You will die.
Today the
Eventually.
warrior shall
Some
prove a
point.
stalwart
You're mortal,
companion
remember?
when fortune fades.
Can you
My
see my feet?
dreams grant me no opinions
I guess
of
he's not
success.
psychic.
Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Patrick Stewart did so good with this. I loved his voice as the Emperor. It was fitting.
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
And after forgive
You may as well
me,
make yourself useful here.
Oh, I knew
Carry this
he was
torch and
going to do
stick
it.
Close.
All right.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
You real set them.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
All right, well, let's go.
Stick close and let us do our job. You'll be all right.
So here we go. And like I said, this is about the second part of the tutorial. It's a 3-part thing. Ah, Colonel Bullet Sponge has entered our chat. That would be my husband. Hello, darling. Guess I might as well join him.
Oblivion!
Thank you! I'm gonna make you guys do all the work, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not about to waste my time. Again, we're not gonna worry about grabbing every little potion. I mean, it's a tutorial at this point.
My sword for the dragon! Protect the Emperor! Oblivion, take you!
God's blood.
Oblivion, take you!
Okay. Now that that's done, there is a treasure chest up here. And again, it's filled with potions, so we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to move on with the rest of these guys. I believe there was another... Memory serves. Nope, I'm thinking of a different section. It's the problem with playing a game and you have feelings of nostalgia and you're like, I remember, and then you're like, whoops, no, it's the next room in.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Alright. If you've played the game, you know where this is leading. We're almost through the second half of the tutorial dungeon.
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Alright. This was it. As you can see, dead end.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
I don't know.
Very smart, Colonel.
I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with
You're
the
a
Emperor.
smart ass.
Guard him with your life.
There's something somewhere around this dungeon, maybe. Uh-huh. He's gonna die with a smile on his face. Y'all do see this, I hope. He's just staring
I
at
can
you,
go
smiling.
no further.
Really?
You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where
Classic
to
line,
find my
coming right
last
up.
son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Back to smile.
stranger. You chose a...
Okay, I'm gonna take that potion of Night Eye because it does fetch some good points. Patrick Stewart, signing off.
We failed. I failed.
Yes, you did.
The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
Of course he said why, you...
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
But if I don't want to tell you?
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Lovely.
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced bard. Am I right?
Bard? Wow, I can't wait to hear the specializations on the bard to figure how they got that notion. But here's another thing that you had to consider. No, Colonel, I'm not singing. No. Just no. You had to know how you're it all goes back to you gotta know how you intend to play your character, because every little thing does make a difference in Oblivion. So... God, that's a horrible picture. Why couldn't I just get... Why couldn't I get that? Why couldn't I get that? No, I get that. I'd have settled for that. But I have that. Stealth, personality, and intelligence? How do you figure? Wow, custom class. Now we're talking. So, and this is where it feels more like a role-playing game, Dungeons & Dragons, where you have to fill out your character sheet, because now you really get to build your class. So we're going to do combat. Absolutely. And I almost always go for strength and endurance. I am going to take Armorer. Blade, Block, and Blunt. Heavy Armor. So that's 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I get 2 more. 2 more. What do I want to take for the next 2? Security? Athletics. You know what? Because I'd like to be able to move a little quicker. So. Continue. Adventurer. Create the Adventurer class? Yes. And there it is on the list with the Bard picture. Ugh. Okay. Well. Let me hit done. Yes, I want to be an adventurer.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
Alright, after the sewers, then what?
Amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances.
I understand that.
But proceed to Waynon Priory immediately. Got it? Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
That's why I grabbed the longsword, because I knew he was going to take my Akaviri longsword away from me. Look at this. I have no weapon. How mean. I mean, not longsword. Because the longsword does 4 damage. It was actually better than Reynolds' Akaviri sword. That's kind of sad. But let's grab our repair hammer. Oof, 95. Yeah, let's fix that up. Let's do that. I'm gonna leave the rest of that alone for now. Okay. There we have it. So at this point, we're gonna move on. Now, I didn't try to loot the Emperor's body because you can't.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
See? You can't. You want to know about that other blade? He's dead. You cannot loot his body. Except for 2 septums. That's it. 2. You don't have to worry about trying to hop into that little hole. Your character will actually just get right on in. Can't loot my body. I'm not dead yet. Wrong game. And there's another treasure chest here. It is very easy. Of a lockpick. Or of a lock. Dear Lord. There we go. And here we are. And this was the 3rd part to the tutorial dungeon. Good God. Just drop down. There we go. And there you go. Okay. Ah! Where is it? It's coming for me. Ah! Fine. Heck with you. Alright. Open this chest. Grab more lockpicks. Flour. Cheese wheel. Looks good. Looks very good. There we go. I got rid of him. There's another one right here. Come over here. Go in here. Rat! Literally, a rat. Okay. And give me just a moment here. Okay. Sorry about that. I was trying to look at something that came up. Back to where we were. Rat! Although that one was a bit docile. Doesn't matter. Okay, and here we are. The end of the tutorial dungeon. You can tell by the gate and the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, how classic is that? Light at the end of the tunnel. And what's best is you go to leave and you can edit your race, birth sign, and class. So if by the time you get here you're not happy with something, you can change it. By all means. Me, I'm happy. So we're going to finish this. Exit the sewers. Wait on the loading. And look at that. Here we are. In So of course, now you can just follow your compass to get to Waynon Priory. You can walk it, which is a great way to run into things, and level up, and collect things. Or you can just fast travel right on over there. And of course, obviously, as true to most of the Elder Scrolls games, just pick a direction, run, and have a good time. That's all there is to it, but look at that. Look at that sky. 13 years old, and look at that. I mean, that sky just is beautiful. The sun is beautiful. This is an old game. I mean, this is not bad for a 13-year-old game like that. Beautiful. Okay, the landscape leaves something to be desired. I'm not gonna lie. That harsh line between the water and the land. Yeah, okay. But, damn. Love those clouds. Look at that. It's beautiful. If I remember, isn't there some at the end of this pier? Nope, I must be thinking of a different pier. Wow. Here we go. Right here, we just got out. Look what's right there. There it is, White Gold Tower. Well, one thing I didn't like was how long this winding little trail was to get up here. Another good way to build up your athletics, hop around. There you go. Hey, acrobatics increased. Just because I'm jumping instead of running. If you can find a high point from which you can jump without dying, that's another good way to build up your acrobatics skill. Quite effectively, I might add. But just make sure it's a fall that you can survive. Look at this. Here's the prison we just broke out of. See? Prison district. I just broke out of there. We're gonna head straight for the city. Look how beautiful that is. 13 years old. Damn. That's good. That fire looks good for 13 years old. It's an old game. Let's show it a little leniency here. That is pretty damn good. It's pretty. You know what, Colonel? You are absolutely right. You go back into that prison, and no one will notice who you are or seem to recognize the fact that you are a prisoner in there on death row. We're gonna enter the city. We're gonna get a few things sold. So I know I got Colonel Bullet Sponge in the room. Looks like I should have a second viewer. Welcome to the station. Thank you for joining us tonight. You can actually read this wanted poster and get some information about the Gray Fox. That picture of him is with the cowl. Hieronymus Lex. Everybody remembers that guy. Actually quite obsessed with the Gray Fox. It's the whole Superman complex. Yeah, I guess so. And every damn one of them need to get their eyes examined, apparently. Alright, here we are in the Imperial City. Everybody remembers these guys. Who wants to put into the chat box the most famous thing those guys always said whenever you broke the law and you got caught? halt, sure. But if you remember... I'll give it some time. People might be typing. I guess, but I was actually thinking more along the lines, Colonel, of... Stop right there, criminal scum! You violated the law. Not broken, violated the law. I mean, dang! Go to jail. Now, while we're in the city looking for things to sell, loot these things. They're free. Pay with your life, yep. Just these boxes, they're free. Steal what you need. And if we have to, we'll come back to this, get things sold off. Make some money. Look at those signs. So quaint. But this can... They even had little icons. Otherwise, I mean, the font was the same, sure, but he's got a little hand, he's got a staff. This person's got a coin purse. Battle axe. Oh, another hand. Potion bottle, armor. That was always kind of cute.
Good afternoon.
And the thing is, you could talk to everybody. Literally.
What is it now?
Well met.
There are times when I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online, so many NPCs you can't talk to or activate in any way. But in Oblivion, everybody.
Hello.
You ran into a person, you could talk to them. Just period.
Hey.
Alright.
Anyone looking for work? Consider the fighters.
We're all talking about
I hear there's orders.
Go here. Copious coin purse. That guy becomes my favorite store to go to, regardless. That's just because I get him to like me enough
What
where I
is
can
it?
make plenty of money. Seriously, Colonel? Seriously. Ay vey.
Good afternoon. What's new with you? They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Ultima. Good day.
Okay. Give me a minute here. Alright, copious coin part. I loved his desk. Look at that. Look at that. He actually had a unique sign with his little slogan on it. It was so cute. Every one of these is stealing, as you can tell by the red hand. Nothing's off limits. Alright, let's talk to Thornir.
What kind of deal can I make for you today?
Oh, all kinds of deals. In fact, the first thing I want to do is persuade you. In fact, because I'm going to do that, I'm actually going to save my game first. Because I don't want to run the risk of making a mistake. If I do, I want to be able to reload.
Please. What kind of deal can I
Talk
make
to
for you
Thornir.
today?
Alright, first thing we're going to do is do
Go ahead.
persuasion. And this can get a little crazy. So once you hit start, their disposition starts dropping. And what you're going to do is you gotta work kind of quick if you want to get their things up. Somebody stole your stolen horse again, huh, Colonel? How could you never have noticed the sign? Oh my god! Gotta watch their facial expressions, guys. I mean,
Goodbye. Please, come
how?
again.
How do you miss something that big? Just... Okay.
What kind
So
of
anywho,
deal can I make
let's
for
do
you
this.
today? Go
Back
ahead.
to where I was. Persuasion. We're gonna get this started and go. So he likes admire. He hates joke. He's okay with coerce, and he don't like that. So admire, he's the big
You
one
do
on.
me. I
He doesn't
doubt.
like boast.
That's enough.
So when the
You should
smallest of
be
the wedges are
ashamed.
in the places he don't like, that's when you want to hit him.
Really? You should be ashamed. That not for. Please, I'm embarrassed.
Just like that.
But
Now we're up
thank
to
you.
51. His disposition is max. Now you can bribe him to
I
make it
see.
go higher, or just take it for what it is. Going down here, you can do barter.
Let's do business.
Never look down. Too busy looking at them. Okay. I can understand that. These are the things he has to sell. And look at that. That thing is 6,991 gold right now. But that's because we haven't tried haggling yet. So we're going to go over here. So we need to sell. And I'm going to go all the way up to 50. We're going to see what that does. Woohoo! I get 52? Yes, I can. Can we get 53? And this is where you kind of want to go one at a time.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Jeez, man.
That's more than I'd use.
I believe it.
That's a fair deal. You're trying to drive me
Whoops!
out of this.
Alright, so 58 looks like that's going to be the max I can do right now. So now we can just sell.
Drive a good price.
I almost always get rid of restore fatigue, and I'm
Drive
not
a
keeping
hard
that.
bargain. That
Get rid
seems
of that
a
and
fair
that.
price.
I don't need a petty soul gem. Now we can sell all this
fine.
other stuff we found. Just don't sell those. And there we go. And with that, I'm at 466
Tell your friends
gold.
about me.
Now, of course, you can actually talk to him just like you can any other NPC about the Imperial City, just some rumors,
Goodbye.
and a word of the Great
Please,
Falls.
come again.
Okay.
Afternoon.
We've cleaned that
Let's
up a
go.
little. Whoops. Yeah, Colonel, you're right. Because in Skyrim you couldn't haggle, and the disposition minigame, you didn't have those options in Skyrim. And another thing you didn't have in Skyrim is you could take your inventory and sort by how much it cost, or weight, damage, health. I mean, you could actually do those types of things. And you could even sort it by name. Look at this. Couldn't do that.
I hear the legions have been recalled.
Coin with an old bag.
I just had to remember how to do the actual map. Okay. So Wynett Priory is right there, ready for fast travel, and then you've got it's right there next to Coral, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, right next to Coral. We need to go out the main gate. So we're just gonna follow this all the way around until we can get to the main gate. So we need to hit the Imperial City Elven Garden District. And then we will hit the Imperial City Talos Plaza.
In blessing
So
and many of
here we go.
Good to see you. What's going on?
Jump. Aha, it is white. Ah, they watered down their games, huh? Okay. And just keep hopping around. It'll build up your... What was that? The acrobatics or the athletics? Oh well. It's gonna work on one of them. Whoops. Wrong button. That's the other thing. I've been playing Skyrim and Elder Scrolls Online so much that I keep forgetting what buttons do what. Nope, you're not who I thought. Oof. Nasty weather rolling in. Really? Now, I'm pretty sure when the weather is calm, the trees will not sway like that. So that was just another great detail about these old games. Main gate. Here we go. Now, I could have swore that I had the DLC for Shivering Isles. Excuse me, and other things, but for some reason this profile does not have Shivering Isles or the extra houses or anything. Well, look at that. Nope, don't have the horse armor. Look at that moon. I want to say that's Secunda. I don't see Master. Look how pretty. That's a beautiful shot, right there. Look at that. God. 13-year-old game. Look at the graphics. It's not bad. I mean, it's really not. It still looks beautiful. Oh, morning glory. We see a new alchemy ingredient. Doesn't hurt to grab it. I guess so. Alright. I keep hitting the wrong button for the map because I'm used to Skyrim. Now, we can either do walking all the way to way on priority, Priory, or we can just fast travel. What do you think, Colonel? Fast travel or walk it? Whoops. Why can't I wait when I'm in the air? I want to wait while I'm in the air. So what do you think, Colonel? Fast travel? That's very true. Because if you fast travel, you do lose the opportunity to build your skills, which is important. Just as important as remembering what buttons do what, and stop hitting the wrong one. Black Horse Courier?
Speak.
Nope, Imperial Legion. Yes, they have brainwashed me. You must unlearn what you have learned. Oh, what is that from?
Ow!
Really? Must unlearn. Oh, I know what that's from. I know what that's from. Yeah. Yoda. Star Wars. Okay. Okay. So one thing I think I'm gonna do in these streams is, at first, I think I'm going to keep to the main quest line as much as I can. Oh, no, you will not. No, Colonel, no. It took me a moment, but I remember. And he was yelling at Luke Skywalker at the time. I think I'm going to stick to the main quest line as much as I can. We're going to try and beat the game at level 1 or level 2. Because, yes, you can do that. Random potion.
Your money or your life.
Dude, this actually scared the shit out of me. I was not expecting. I was wondering what the hell just happened to my game. Really, I just no.
Easy.
Oh, I'm so glad you think it's easily done. Still think it was easily done, dude? Wow, he had nothing. Okay, moving on. So. Pretty sky. I'm gonna try my best not to squirrel on to another mission. I'm gonna do what I can to stick to the main quest line as much as I can. Am I gonna finish it all in one session? No. Let's be realistic. Yeah, Colonel, it ain't gonna happen, man. It's gonna take 2 or 3 streams before I can get through the entire. Whoops. Before I can get through the entire quest line. Or is that good luck on not squirreling? Because on that, I will need all the luck I can get. Oh, okay. Yes to both. What's this? See, I'm already squirreling, aren't I? Yeah, but I was hoping to unlock it as a fast travel point. And it did work, okay. Colonel? Someone stole your stolen horse. You didn't notice a giant-ass plaque in front of a freaking shopkeeper's desk. So, meh. Hey, we have arrived arrived at Waynon Priory. Can you believe it? Quick. We're also gonna grab all of this because these are good for alchemy. And it'll help build your alchemy skills. So you're already at Waynon Priory, just take a moment. Get all that crap. May as well. Worthless. Worthless. Yay! Nothing but worthless.
What is it?
Alright. Let's see what we can do here. He was rude, kill him? No, I'm not killing him. Sorry, I'm not gonna kill him. Okay, well that was worthless. Well, now to be perfectly honest with everybody, I am getting tired, and this looks like a good place to stop. I mean, we've made it to the Waynon Priory. We know we need to seek out Joffrey, and we've got the amulet well in hand. So, I think we're just going to sign off. So, thanks for joining me, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for joining me, and like I said, until then, see you next time, and have a good night.